let's begin like Miss Sarah Harris over here on our backs in Supta Baddha Konasana.
What are we doing?
So we're going to prop our bolsters up long ways from the mat. We have the option to bring blanket. I would not put on, because it can slip on the blanket. It's helpful if you bring the blanket to the base of the bolster so you kind of have some extra padding or behind.
Does anyone need extra blocks? Because I know I'm going to need one.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go.
Do we need extra blocks?
We don't, but I think I'm gonna grab some for everybody.
Okay.
Okay. So you have extra blocks because we're gonna use these blocks to wedge under. 1, 2, wouldn't leave me.
What the heck?
Have 3, just, it's fun that way. Here's a stash. Okay. And do we all have straps? Kathy?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Well, we're gonna, oh, I thought I had 2 over here.
Sorry, that was my yoga
That's okay.
mat.
I'll go grab another one.
Hoping that I don't need it right now. Sometimes you use it like around like this. Like, do I need to be doing anything right now? Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So the blocks, we have 1 behind the bolster, and the other 2 are to wedge under the knees if they're kind of hanging out in space, kind of what Mel has got going on here. So the strap, we're going to, if you're not looped already, create a loop with your strap. And have so bring the strap like so. So it's going to be around the low back, right at the top of your ilium, that bone, big bone right here that you feel right at the low back. So you want to be resting on that bone. You don't want it above in the small low back where you arch. So you want it on that solid bone right here. So find that bone.
What's wrong with it?
I think you're right. That looks good. Oh wait, no. Loop it back through.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. You
Take
got
me
it.
a while.
It's okay. We'll all get there. So big loop. You want this in the front because we're going to be tightening it. So then it comes on the insides of the knees. So soles of feet are to touch. And it comes to the insides. And now loop it around the outside edges of your feet. And then we tighten. Now, this isn't about like how tight we can get it. It's just nice because once you create some traction in your body and you lean back, then that opens up your low back. It feels really good.
Yeah.
But key is that the strap is right at the bone, right here, your ilium. And we also want to be mindful that the metal part isn't touching our body because then it can like dig in. So you might have to like rotate it a little bit so you're not digging into the ankles. Yeah. So find that place of comfort and then make sure that low back is flush against the bolster and then come on back. And if it's helpful, we can wedge blocks. face up, back to hands, head relief on the mat. Take an inhale. Now sweep arms up overhead. Interlace the hands. Bend through the elbows if you're letting the palms rest on the crown of the head. And just let the elbows fall out to either side. You get a nice stretch in the front of the chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale. On your next breath in through the nostrils, palms face away from the crown of the head. As we exhale, we press hands away from the crown. We can still keep that bend in the elbows, which is to begin to invite the arms to extend away from the head. And pause here for 1 more breath in and out. Deep inhale. As we exhale, we release the interlace. Let hands come back down by the side. Back to hands connect. Palms face up. Heart in the lips and the jaw and tongue. A few soft taps on the roof of the mouth just behind the front teeth. And then let it rest there in that position to be a reminder to maintain a soft palate. To be a reminder of noticing the breath. As we notice the inhale through the nostrils. Notice the air on the exhale out the nostrils. What is the difference between these 2 breaths? Bring your awareness to the sensations that the breath brings to your body at the beginning of your practice. And then invite in your Dirga and Ujjayi pranayama. Dirga pranayama, 3-part yogic breath. Belly rising on the next breath, expanding through rib cage, up through the chest, neck. And exhale, follow it back down, chest, ribs, belly. Ujjayi pranayama paired with your 3-part yogic breath, inviting that whisper-like sound to the breath with that gentle constriction in the back of the throat. Each inhale, filling up with prana, life force, feeling the body expand in all directions with breath. Each exhale, emptying out, letting go of events of the day, of the week, and inviting yourself to arrive to your yoga mat, to your practice, welcoming yourself here into the present moment. By simply encouraging your awareness to the breath and what sensations the breath brings in and around your body. And then on your next inhale, mind whispers so. And on the exhale, hum. And continue with this yoga pose for the mind, this job you are giving your mind to give yourself permission to kind of let all of that go, thoughts that may still be swirling about. Each exhale emptying out even more. Each exhale floating a single thought out of the mind, creating some space, some quiet, using your practice of japa yoga or mantra repetition. Keep the mind yoked, connected to breath and connected to body. Inhaling so, belly, ribs, chest. Exhaling hum, chest, ribs, belly. Beginning to invite that gentle draw of the navel to the back of the spine at the bottom of each out breath. Squeeze out that last bit of stale air from the lungs, creating space for fresh and new oxygen to enter the bloodstream, to circulate to every cell of your being. Soham mantra embraces our Vishuddha chakra, or our throat energy center. As many say, Soham is the universal mantra, as it sounds like the breath. Inhale, so drink it in. Hum, empty out. Perhaps visioning a brilliant blue lotus flower resting right at throat center. Each inhale, as you drink in prana, life force, you're nourishing this flower, this blossoming. Each exhale, hum, allowing that blossoming lotus to radiate its blue light to the horizon and beyond, opening up the neck, shoulders, jaw. As we notice sensations of the breath, we invite in the sensation of sound, as Vishuddha chakra not only governs throat and our speech, it also governs how we hear, what we choose to listen. So right now, taking in as much detail of sound as you can. Detail of your breath, detail of music, detail of my voice, but then trying to tap in, perhaps, those subtle shifts, sounds, the heat. Anything else you notice here in this moment? Inhaling so. Exhaling hum. Soft smile on the face. You chose to be here. And with that choice is a welcoming to this practice, to your mat. A welcoming to notice with all the senses, as much detail as possible. Oftentimes when we notice things about ourselves, or we may be distracted from a noise or a sight, we can also bring in the practice of santosha, or contentment. So these noticings, these witnessings are purely that. It's information. Nothing to do with the information. Not being distracted about perhaps a story you have from the sights or smells or sounds or felt senses in the body. So and hum, I am that. That being contentment. Breathing that contentment around what is. We need to change, we need to be different. No shoulds, no striving to be somewhere that you are not in this moment. Inviting your yoga practice to breathe deep and full, a yawn-like sensation in each conscious inhale, so each conscious exhale, hum. I am that. I am content. I am aware. Deep belly breaths. One more inhale. One more exhale. So that blue lotus flower radiating its light in all directions. And then on your next breath in, so let the arms sweep up once again. Interlacing hands, letting them rest on the crown of the head, shoulders fall out to either side. A slight lift in the chin to give space to the blossoming lotus at throat center, at Vishuddha chakra. And then on your next breath in, palms face away from the crown of the head. Option to begin to extend arms long. Always an option to keep a soft bend in the elbows if that's what feels good in your neck and shoulders. Again, never trying to create any more strain in the body. Just to find a nice deep stretch and send the breath to the areas that you feel the most in each moment here on the mat. Inhaling so. Exhaling hum. Taking one more inhale. As we exhale, we release the interlace. Hands come down by our hips, palms face down, keeping the head heavy. As you press through the palms, we're reaching with the chest. So the head is last to rise up, so we're not bringing chin to chest to rise. So we slowly come up. You remove the strap. Let legs extend long out in front. Just give a soft balance to the knees. It's pretty warm in here, so maybe time to turn the heat down any more. Yeah. Balancing the knees as a long opening for the hips. Scooting forward just a little bit so we're not moving the bolster just yet. Bringing one foot in front of the other. Palms come to the knees. Inhale, reach heart up. Exhale, shoulders draw down the back. So we have a nice tall spine here. Take one more breath in. As we exhale, we hinge forward with that nice straight spine, reaching heart and chest forward, still drawing shoulder blades back. Take one more breath in. Feel the roof of the mouth as a natural extension of the spine. And as we exhale, we round. So now we sit back on the sits bones, chin draws to chest. We're breathing into the back side of our Vishuddha chakra. And we're active with the navel drawing into the spine as shoulders round forward. Pause here for a breath in and out. And then as we inhale, we reach forward, this time opening hands out to the side. Slight lift in the chin to not only open through heart center, but open through front side of the shoulders. Take one more breath in. And this time as we exhale, hands interlace. And we round the back once again, chin to chest. Shoulders round forward as hands draw away from the body. And we're breathing space into the back side of the body, back side of the neck. One more inhale. One more exhale, navel drawn into the cage. We begin to flow here. Inhaling, so lift, open, expand. Exhale, round. So we continue at your own pace, with your own breath. Maybe eyes are closed if that is comfortable for you. Maybe we have a soft one-pointed gaze right in front of the mat. Continuing with that visualization of your blue lotus, opening and blossoming and radiating brilliant blue light in all all directions to the horizon and beyond. Inhaling so. Exhaling hum. Soft smile on the face, just enjoying the expansiveness of your breath. And take one more full cycle. Coming back to a neutral spine, we switch feet, bringing opposite foot in front. And once again, palms come to the knees. Inhale, reach spine tall. Exhale, shoulders roll down the back. One more breath in as roof of the mouth breathes up to the sky. And as we exhale, we begin to hinge forward once again with the heart leading, so we're not rounding through the back. We have long, tall spine with integrity here. One more inhale. And again, as we exhale, we round through the back, shoulders running forward, chin draws to chest, navel up to ribcage. We begin to find spinal rotations here. So as we inhale, we reach forward, staying here with a nice long spine, chin lifted. As we exhale, we just rotate to one side and we round through the back, active with the navel. And then the inhale draws us forward as shoulders draw back. So nice large circle here, letting the heart lead the body. And there's that soft lift of the chin to continue to create space in Vishuddha chakra. The lift of the chin, we're not lifting it all the way up so we're creasing the back of the neck. We're just breathing sides of the neck long as heart reaches through. And the roof of the mouth is a natural extension of the spine. As we exhale and draw back, chin falls to chest, opening up through back side of the Vishuddha chakra. So one inhale and one exhale for a single rotation. Heart comes forward, just gently reverse direction. Again, that essence of santosha, of contentment here. As we explore our bodies with our breath, maybe we meet those places in our bodies that we wish were different. If we can practice santosha, just ask the beauty of acceptance, the beauty of contentment to ride the waves of your breath. And embrace those areas of the body that may not feel quite so spectacular, knowing that's okay. Also knowing that all of who you are, every cell of your being, is exactly how it should be in this moment. Embracing, breathing acceptance into that. Notice how that may change your experience here on your mat. Inhaling so. Exhaling hum. Taking one more full rotation. also move blocks aside. And then bringing the blanket, so we have it here in the center. How did I do this last time? Hold on. Center of the mat, like so. Yeah. So you want it on its large setting. Yeah, look good. So we're sitting kind of towards the back side of the blanket and bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left leg. We begin with left leg straight out in front of the body. And take an inhale, arms lift up. As we exhale, we hinge forward and fold, rounding through the back, letting the hands rest on either side of the knees. So we're not reaching and trying to get anywhere. We're just folding into ourselves here. We're breathing into the back side of the body, low back, entire circumference of the rib cage, back side of the neck. Feeling a sinking and surrendering forward. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And slowly walk hands back in towards the body. And now we open left leg out to the side. Back of the left hand presses into the leg. And by pressing this, we're lifting up through the chest. And then we open right hand up to the sky. Bring a slight bend into that right elbow to draw the shoulder away from the ear. Gaze can stay down right in front of you. Can look ahead, or maybe it starts to gaze up towards the hand. But notice if with the gaze we're creating strain in the body. And find a place with the least amount of strain in the neck and shoulder. Inhaling so. Exhaling on. Take one more inhale. As we exhale, we release. Right palm comes out to the side of the right hip, and we rise up on the right knee. Left leg stays extended long. We're pressing the hips forward, and we're reaching left arm up to the sky. Maybe we reach it up overhead, over to the right, palm facing down. Again, gaze can be down towards the right hand. It can be forward, or maybe it's up to the inside of the left elbow. Breathe and link to the left side of the body. Feel that lift of the heart as shoulder blades draw down the back and hip bones press forward. Feel a lengthening of the tail drawing down with that slight scooping under to strengthen the low back. Take one more breath in here. So as we exhale, hum slowly, we round forward, coming back down. And now the leg extended long to the side, we inhale, hands reach up. When we exhale, we hinge forward once again. We're letting the hands slide back into the body. Maybe they connect to the foot. But again, notice if we are reaching and it creates strain in upper body, see if we can let go of that reach to allow more surrender in the body, more contentment to flow through each inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhaling, chest, ribs, belly. So I am on that. I am content. I am aware. Always seeking to discover something new, some new sensation in the body. So and slowly walk hands back into the body. We'll find this once again. Let the right hand come out to the right side. Inhale, rise up to the right knee, lifting left hand up to the sky. Left leg stays extended long. How deep is your breath here? How expansive is that blue light from your Vishuddha chakra? One more inhale, so. Exhale, hum. We round forward, coming back down to the seat. And once again, we inhale and reach tall. Exhale, bend forward and fold. Surrender here. Few deep breaths. Inhale, so. Exhaling, hum. Slowly, hands walk back in. We find this one more time. Right hand out to the right side. Inhale, rise up. One more breath in with a soft smile on the face. And exhale again as hips shift back, round forward. We'll find our head to knee one more time. Inhale, hands float up. Exhale, hinge, round to the back. And again, surrender. Finding the path of least resistance, not yearning to get anywhere other than you are. Chin falling to chest. Breathing through back side of the body. Hands back in. Extend both legs long out in front. Walk the fingertips behind you. Point through the toes. Throw up on the fingertips here. And they're back behind the shoulders. Take an inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale, roll shoulders down the back and feel that lifting of chest up to the sky. Let the chin fall towards the chest. Notice a stretch perhaps in the back side of the upper body. Maybe hands walk closer towards one another. You further open up chest and throat. And then on your next breath in, breathe sides of neck long as chin floats up. Let your lotus flower continue to blossom and radiate light here. If it is comfortable, we continue to let the neck lengthen as we open up the front side of the throat. So we're not jerking the head back. We're asking for length to float out of the neck. Sides of neck long as chin floats up. Perhaps a little more. Let's take one more inhale. I have to turn my phone off, sorry. One more exhale, we release. And we find our Janu Shirshasana sequence on the other side. So we bring the sole of the left foot. And this first time we keep right leg extended directly out in front of the body. Take a breath in, inhale, hands float up. Exhale, hinge forward and fold. Chin falls to chest, hands rest on either side of the knee. What sensations do you feel in the body? Where do you feel it? What do you hear? How many sounds can you notice in this moment? To the inside of the right leg. As we press through the hand, chest lifts, shoulders draw back, and we begin to peel open. As we float left arm up to the sky. The soft bend in that left elbow. So with the bending in the elbows, we're asking shoulder blades to draw down the back and create the space between shoulder heads and ears. Find a comfortable position for the gaze and maybe eyes closed. to the left side. We inhale, we rise up onto the left knee, right leg stays extended long. Inviting in that spirit of a back bend as hip bones shift forward, tail scoops down, and the drawing of the shoulder blades lifts chest up to the sky. Take one more breath in here. As we exhale, we sweep forward, we come down to the mat. And now torso face is extended, right leg, inhale, arms sweep up to the sky. Exhale, hinge forward and fold again. No need to reach anywhere. Sliding hands back into the body to create more contentment, more santosha. No need to be anywhere else than right here in this moment and in this breath. Inhaling so. Exhaling hum. Slowly, hands walk into the body. Left palm out to the left side. We rise up once again. Lifting heart up to the sky. Pressing hips forward. Just breathing into the expansiveness of your nature. Breathing into your expression of this posture. The Shuddha chakra governs our expression of our true selves. Express that your deep breath, soft smile. One more breath in. As we exhale slowly, round forward, come down to the mat. Inhale, rise arms up, torso faces extended, right leg. Exhale, we hinge forward, round through the back. Breathe into the back side of the body. Heaviness in the upper body, just surrendering into what is. Inhaling so. Exhaling hum. Slowly walk hands back into the body. One more time. Left hand comes out. We inhale, we rise up. One more breath in, soft smile. Exhale, lowers you down to the mat. Once again, inhale. Hands rise up, torso floats long. Exhale, hinge forward over extended right leg. Slowly, hands walk back up. Once again, we bring legs out long in front. Fingertips come behind the back. Inhale, chest lift, shoulders draw back, and just a soft bounce in the knees. Walking hands into either side of the hip, we cross through the legs, shift forward to our hands and knees. And come back into a downward facing dog. Lifting hips up high, melting chest back. Inhaling so. Exhaling hum, knowing that this posture or asana balances all chakras, all of our energy centers. We're just breathing energy Inhale, drawing in energy through the palms of the hands, through soles of the feet, all the way up to sits bones. And exhale, release and surrender that energy back down into the earth. Let your next breath in, lower the knees to the mat, cow pose, all one fluid movement. Exhale, round into your cat, arching through the back, tucking chin and tail. Take this one more time. Inhale to your cow, navel still drawn to spine as chest and heart reach forward. Exhale, round and sink back to your child's pose. Here is if we have a marble in front of the nose, elbows and forearm connect to the mat, and we push that marble to the top of the mat, slithering forward onto our bones. The hands come off the mat to either side of the shoulders, up on the fingertips. Pressing pelvis into the mat, tops of feet press, and kneecaps lift. So our lower body is strong and anchored here. And then let your next inhale, so float chest forward and up. As exhale, shoulders drop down the back. Take one more breath in here. Exhale, slowly lower down, keeping a strong anchor of the low body. Inhale, float up. Exhale, lower. So rise. This time as we exhale, gaze over the right shoulder, lower the left shoulder to the center of the mat. Inhale to center. Exhale, gaze over the left, right shoulder lower. One more time each side. So rise to center. Hum, gaze over right shoulder. So to center. Hum, gaze over the left. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower forehead to the mat. Pause here for an inhale and an exhale. One more breath in. On your exhale, feel that anchor strengthen even more. And then let your next breath in float you back up. Shoulders drawing down the back. And now adding in a side to side sway. Maybe floating up and down with the breath. Maybe gazing over one shoulder and then the next. Maybe keeping gaze to center and just letting one shoulder drop to center and then the next. So we're exploring a fluid opening of upper body, knowing that our strong anchor of pelvis pressing into earth, all 10 toes clipped into the mat, kneecaps lift. We're protecting the low back, strengthening our core, providing that strong and stable anchor to invite an openness to the upper body. Again, a soft one pointed gaze. Maybe eyes are closed. So I am fluid. I am open. No rights or wrongs here in this moment. Just keep that strong, stable base and move in a way that feels good in your body. Taking one more inhale. Let your exhale bring you back down to the mat. Palms come underneath the shoulders. Inhale, back up to all fours. And exhale, shift back to your child's pose. Forehead's connected to something solid. Knees are to touch. And And let the hands come back by the feet. So backs of hands rest on the mat, palms face up, and the thumb and pointer finger to a light touch. Shoulders round forward, and we're breathing into the back side of the body. Inhaling so. Exhale, hum. And slowly walking hands back to the top of the mat, walking them as far forward as possible. And then let your next breath in shift you forward, toes curl under, exhale to your downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Your next breath in, inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, step the right foot forward, coming into a low lunge, left knee connecting to the mat. Keep the left palm connected to a block or the mat, and we inhale, right hand lifts up to the sky. Always that option to have a slight bend in that right elbow. Just be mindful that that right knee is stacked above the ankle or behind. One more breath in here. Exhale, release. Hands walking in towards the body as we extend right leg long, flex through the right toes. Rub on the fingertips or even our blocks here. Hands are stacked directly below the shoulders, and we inhale once again. Reach chest forward. Exhale, draw shoulders back. Take one more breath and even more length into the spine. As we exhale, draw that right hip back, left hip forward. Deep inhale here. Now as we exhale, round forward. Let the chin fall to the chest, shoulders round forward. Inhaling, so lift up with length in the spine, shoulders drawing down the back. Exhale, round forward. Taking this 3 more times, so hum. So hum. So hum, and stay here for a breath in and out. And then slowly walk hands back forward. Coming into your low lunge once again. Hands come to the inside of the right leg. Take a breath in here. And as we exhale, we just sweep that right leg around and come back to our hands and knees. Toes curl under. We exhale. We find a downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let your next inhale float left leg up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, step it forward. Right knee lowers to the mat. Right palm stays connected, and we inhale, the left arm reaches up to the sky. The right hand can be at a block here if that is more comfortable in your body. Inhaling so. Exhaling calm. Take one left leg extends long. Stacking hands on blocks underneath the shoulders. We inhale, float chest up, shoulders draw back. Exhale, hinge forward and round. So rise up. Hum round. 3 more cycles. Pausing here for a breath in and out. Slowly, hands walk forward, coming back into your low lunge. Hands to the inside of the left leg. Pause for a breath in. Let your exhale swing that left leg around, coming back. Come back to your child's pose once again. Hands back by the feet. Into our hare or rabbit, where hands connect to either the heels, ankles, or calves. Chin tucks in as tightly as possible to the chest. Hips lift up, and we balance on the crown of the head, but ever so slightly. Being mindful not to put a lot of weight on the crown of the head, but just to let it graze the mat. Breathing into backside of the body, breathing into the backside of your lotus flower, still continuing to expand its brilliant blue light. Om, so and hum. You're in our rabbit. We release back to child's pose. Hands walk forward. We inhale, we shift forward to all fours. Here we set ourselves up for our final relaxation with a mild inversion. So we bring blocks to the top of the mat. Bolster comes to the blocks. And then we take our blanket, the fringe side of the blanket towards the bolster. And we come to the bolster to where it is supporting our calves and our feet are kind of at the edge here, like so. And then come on down to the back. Bring the hands into the side body, so palms are touching the hips or thighs. Bend through the elbows, so now fingertips are reaching up to the sky. Actively press into elbows, triceps, shoulder heads, and notice how we create an arch in the back. Shoulder blades slide in towards the spine and lift the heart. So press as hard as you can here. And now as we exhale, we fully release. Let the back fall back down. Hands fall out to the side. But there's still that slight tuck of the shoulder blades to give that lift to the heart. And that slight floating of the chin to create space in Vishuddha chakra. Take a deep breath in. Sigh out the mouth. 2 more times, inhale. Notice the sound 1 more time. Breath. No effort with the body. the ankles as we invite the breath to deepen in the body. And on your next breath in, reach arms up overhead, interlace the hands, and once again let them rest on the crown of the head, elbows fall out to either side. And then on your next breath in, press the palms of the hands away from crown of the head. Again, keeping a soft bend here if that feels good in the elbows. Maybe pointing through toes, extending legs long. And then let your next exhale, flip the knees in towards the chest and give yourself a hug here and just rock side to side. Always that silent thank you. That choice you made to come here to your yoga mat. Take this time for yourself and practice santosha, acceptance of what is in this moment. And Inhale, left arm reaches up overhead, roll over to left side, pause. Always that pause to honor this new cycle of yourself, this new cycle into more peace, more acceptance, more santosha. Extending right leg long, using the palm of the right hand to press you up and into a seated position. Arms sweep up to the sky. We exhale, hands draw down to heart center. Bring the chin bow into the chest. Again, that bow of gratitude. So hum, I am that. I'm grateful. I am at peace. I am content. As we bow into ourselves, we honor that shining light of life within yourself, within those around you, with all living things. We bow together and we say namaste.